different Biden is making headlines this week as Hunter Biden has been pardoned by President Joe Biden.
And Frontier Airlines is making a big change ahead of the holiday season.
Welcome to another edition of Titan News. I'm Danny Tinoco.
And I'm Hope Ferris. Glad to have you with us. President Biden has decided to pardon his son Hunter in a move that has sparked many heated debates. The president announced Sunday that he had pardoned his son Hunter, who had previously been found guilty on multiple charges. They include possession of an illegal firearm and 9 different counts of tax offenses. The decision by the president was met with scrutiny from all parties because the president previously stated he would not pardon his son. In a response to the pardon, President-elect Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social account that he believes President Biden should now pardon January 6 protesters.
Frontier Airlines has introduced a plan to add premium seating to their flights starting next year. The airline announced Tuesday that the new luxurious spacious seats would become available for purchase in late 2025. The move comes as multiple airlines have had to get creative in order to earn more revenue. Spirit and Southwest Airlines have made similar moves, with Spirit creating a Go Big bundle that includes special snacks and free bag checks, while Southwest has removed its open seating policy. Purchasing options for the new premium seats will be announced closer to when the seats become available.
The holiday season has officially arrived. There's no better way to kick off the festivities than at the iconic Mission Inn Lights event. Here's Raylene DeLeo with more.
Each year, the Mission Inn in Riverside, California transforms into a winter wonderland, drawing visitors from all over the world. Thousands of lights fill the streets, and the nightlife offers a fun experience for all ages.
Yeah, I actually come here every year with friends or family. It has so many different activities to do, so much great food to eat, and it's super convenient. I only live 5 minutes away from here.
Now, in its 32nd year, the event draws thousands of people annually. Many of them include locals and those from across the state who come see the lights, listen to live music, and enjoy the warm holiday atmosphere.
Here at the Mission Inn, it's clear that the holiday spirit is present. With lights twinkling and families making memories, this is one tradition that continues to expand every year. Whether you're a local or tourist, there's no better way to spend this holiday season than right here in Riverside.
I like the downtown area around the Christmas season. They have like this cool light up, the Hotel Festival. They got a lot of activities for the kids. They got a snow rink. They got the cookies. They got the cupcakes. It's just a cool vibe.
As the holiday season continues, this is one event that has become a tradition for many. A beloved local landmark, it offers a chance to step into a festive environment and celebrate the season with friends and family. This is Raylene DeLeo signing off with Titan News.
Coming up next, we'll take a look at some environmentally friendly ways to travel.
And our weather anchor, Brianna Delgadillo, will have an update on the warm weather that's coming this weekend. Stay with us.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it, so do your part and stay home. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit social gatherings. If you need essential items like food and medicine, try using a delivery service. If you must leave your house for essential items, or if you want to take a walk for exercise, make sure to wear a cloth face covering. Stay at least 6 feet away from other people. Try not to frequently touch surfaces like light signals, street signs, or benches. And wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. It takes all of us to slow the spread of the coronavirus, so stay home unless absolutely necessary. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Welcome back to Titan News. I'm Danny Tinoco.
And I'm Hope Ferris. Moving around campus has gotten a bit easier with different modes of transportation. Bicycle maintenance arrives on campus, and our reporter Janet Gareka has the story.
Every semester, students at Cal State Fullerton gear up to navigate around campus, with some students relying on bikes.
If my scooter died, then I would just have to like use my foot. But yeah, I think it's more reliable when it comes to traveling, at least around the school and outside of the campus.
Reliable bikes are only possible with consistent maintenance. which can be difficult for busy college students.
It's usually every 2 weeks. I'm not as consistent as I could be, but I probably should be doing it more.
This semester, Cal State Fullerton's Parking and Transportation Department continued its collaboration with the local bike shop to provide students, faculty, and staff with free bike checks once a month. The collaboration began over 10 years ago when bike mechanics at Two-Wheeler Dealer noticed that students came into the shop for repairs.
It being safe and easy to use, all that sort of thing, just made more sense for us to partner with Cal State Fullerton's Parking and Transportation Department.
The bike safety check includes basic services such as checking brakes, seat position, and tire pressure to make sure the bikes are safe to use.
I ask a lot of students when the last time was that they inflated it, and there's no answer. So makes the bike safer, easier to ride, and tires will last longer.
Owner Tim Pfeiffer can do any additional repairs at the Two-Wheeler Dealer shop located in Brea.
Every couple of months, recommend that they bring it in. It doesn't cost anything for them to get a total evaluation of the bike and an estimate.
Pfeiffer also recommends investing in a good bike lock to prevent it from being stolen. Students can expect the free bike checks to continue next semester. Reporting from Fullerton, Janet Huereca, Titan News.
Chargers on campus have extended to electric vehicles, which can help save money on the commute to campus. Our reporter Jonathan Mansour has the scoop.
Over the past couple of years, we have seen a huge increase of people switching to electric vehicles. The amount of EVs sold in the third quarter of this year saw an increase by 5% when compared to the second quarter, according to an article by Cox Automotive. This increase has had an effect at California State University of Fullerton, as EV charging stations have been installed on campus.
Why you see the 52 new charging ports bringing us up to a total of 100 EV chargers. And what I like about it is it kind of adds equity as far as accessibility goes.
CSUF is not just done at 100 EV charging stations. The goal is to add more stations at various locations, as there are an estimated 500 EV drivers on campus.
Be up here in Lot G, in the east side parking structure, along Arts Drive, and where they currently are along Gym Drive, to add some more continuing here into Lot D.
One of the biggest reasons students have decided to make the change to EVs is because of gas prices.
So I'm a commuter student. I used to drive a BMW. To fill up a full tank, I used to fill up about twice a week, around $80 to $100. Now that I have a Tesla, I don't really pay much. I charge about twice a week and pay around $10 for a full battery. So comparison to $80, it's a lot better.
Charging on campus for students is free with the EV permit. In October, CSUF's EV chargers provided nearly 6,000 charging sessions. Reporting from Fullerton with Titan News, I am Jonathan Mansour.
It's time to turn to the weather.
Here's Brianna Delgadillo with more on what to expect this week.
Thank you, guys. Expect a chilly start to the week with partly cloudy skies. Currently, it's 67 degrees, and as the day unfolds, temperature will drop to 48 degrees, which is perfect cuddle weather. Winds will remain calm at 5 miles per hour and humidity levels at 58%. Early riser caught the sunrise at 6:40 a.m., and we can expect sunset at 4:42 this evening. Looking ahead, at the week, on Wednesday, there will be some clouds in the morning. Highs will be around 67 degrees and low of 45 degrees. On Wednesday, temperatures will remain cool with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. Things will heat up this weekend, however, starting on Friday with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. For Saturday, expect sunshine with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 49 degrees. That's all I have for the weather. Back to you, Hope and Danny.
Thank you, Brianna. Coming up next, we'll provide an update on a major injury from one of the biggest softball stars.
And we'll shed some light on a local sports business. Stay with us.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Welcome back. We're glad to have you with us.
It's time to throw an alley-oop to our sports anchor, Andrea Restrepo. Take it away, Andrea.
Thanks, guys. The San Francisco 49ers are placing star running back Christian McCaffrey on injured reserve due to a knee injury. Head coach Kyle Shanahan added that McCaffrey's injury won't require surgery, but he is still expected to miss at least 6 weeks.
Staff. Meantime, Josh Allen off his hand injury in that left hand that he injured earlier this year. Back out.
Christian McCaffrey's 2024 season started late, and it appears to be ending early. On Monday, Kyle Shanahan announced that McCaffrey is being placed on an injured reserve due to a PCL injury that he sustained in the San Francisco's 49ers' 35-10 loss to the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night. Houston Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair has been handed a 3-game suspension without pay by the NFL on Tuesday for a late hit on Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence during Sunday's game.
0 and 22.
In the second quarter, Lawrence was hit in the head by Al-Shaair as the Jags QB was sliding on the ground following a 6-yard run. As Lawrence laid on the turf, a scuffle between the two teams broke out. Al-Shaair was ejected from the game along with Jaguars cornerback Jerrion Jones for the ensuing fight. In a statement released on Tuesday, the NFL announced it was suspending Al-Shaair for repeated violation of rules intended to protect the health and safety of players to promote sportsmanship. Have you ever thought you've struck gold going through your childhood card collection? Check out Diamond 9 Sports in Fullerton, California. Our reporter Gavin Sanders has more.
Card collecting has been pretty big over the last 100 years. During the pandemic in 2020, there was a huge boom around the nation and around the world with sports cards. In 2020, there was also a big boom in Diamond 9 Sports, a store that opened up right down the street from Cal State Fullerton, so it's pretty local for students, staff, and people alike around the area. Let's go check it out.
Diamond 9 Sports is your one-stop shop for cards and collectibles. The owner, Robert Valeriotti, has some experience in owning a shop before and some other unexpected experience as a school teacher.
I started collecting sports cards, mostly baseball, in 1985. Fast forward to 2000, I opened my first shop in Yorba Linda, California. Once 9/11 happened in 2001, sales of that kind of stuff went down quite a bit, so I was forced to close my shop. After that, I became a teacher, went back to college, became a professor, and then in 2020, during COVID, sports cards and collectibles went way up again. So my girlfriend and I decided to open our shop here in 2021.
Sports cards have exploded onto the scene since they were first brought into existence in the early 1900s. There are so many different brands and sports that everyone can collect now. From baseball and football to Pokemon and One Piece, there's something for everyone in the sports card world. And if you don't like to open packs and take a risk on what might be in there, there's already a huge market for open cards. They're called singles and can go from 10 cents to millions of dollars.
Just the environment, the people here, and forming connections through cards. Just when we get a lot of customers in here, just them opening packs, seeing what they buy, like whether if it's their favorite player. I think it's really cool just to see what they like and find out what they like about the sport.
And when you don't want to spend your money on cards, Diamond 9 Sports has supplies in order to protect and keep.
All right, guys, we got a pack of 2024 Stadium Club here. Let's check out and see what we get. Wade Boggs, Ted Williams, Lawrence Butler, Junior Caminero, and Jackson Merrill. Not a bad pack. But anyways, thanks for joining us, guys. Gavin Sanders, Titan News. Stay classy, folks.
That's all I've got for the world of sports. I'll pass it back to you, Hope and Danny.
Thanks, Andrea. Coming up shortly, some fan favorite movies break records at the box office.
And calling all chocolate lovers for some stocking stuffers. Stay with us.
Observe a domesticated human family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Titan News. It's time for an entertainment update.
From box office booms to sweet treats, our entertainment anchor, Guadalupe Caballero, has you covered. Take it away, Guadalupe.
Thank you, Hope and Danny. I'm excited to bring you the latest updates from the world of entertainment. A trio of recent movie releases has made this Thanksgiving weekend a feast for movie theater lovers. Gladiator 2, Wicked, and Moana 2 contribute to a total of $420 million earned at the box office, surpassing the previous record since 2018. Gladiator 2 estimated $44 million in box office earnings over the 5 days. Wicked is defying gravity with its estimate of $117 million earnings and is becoming the highest grossing Broadway adaptation of all time. Moana 2 has shattered box office records with the biggest 5-day opening of all time, making $221 million across North America since its release date on Wednesday. Romance and football fans are getting a real gift from Hallmark's newest Christmas movie, A Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. The Kansas City Chief romance takes center in Hallmark's channel this weekend, starring Hunter King and Tyler Hines. In the NFL-produced Hallmark film, follows the team's biggest fan as she competes with her family to win a fan competition and falls in love with the team's director along the way. Fans speculate the story is inspired by Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship, as Kelce's mother Donna plays a role in the film. Fans will also get to see cameos from Chiefs and head coach Andy Reid and a few other players. It's the giving season, and one mother and daughter duo is sharing the love of chocolate with their community. Peter Gibbs has more on.
A good stocking stuffer is chocolate, and Millie Graham has been helping her community get See's candy for over 35 years. What was once an opportunity to make some pocket change has turned into so much more.
I'll try it. I'll try it 1 year, and if I don't like it, I won't do it anymore. But it has turned into a family venture for all my kids. All the family got involved in pulling orders and sorting.
Millie sells the same items that everyone loves, from assorted chocolates to peanut brittle. The reason she's been selling for so long is to give back to her community by giving out a discounted price on chocolate.
It wasn't very big, maybe 200 and something, but it eventually grew when the word got around. Millie's selling See's candy at a cheaper price, and so people were very interested in being a part of it.
Every year, the Grahams help out their community by sharing the love and sharing the spirit of the holidays. And from what I can tell, it's a sweet treat at a sweet price.
I think it's just seeing all the people. It's pretty cool to see all the people that my mom worked with over the years. And you kind of bring faces to the people that are ordering candy.
The Grahams have a system after all these years, but it wasn't always smooth sailing when they began.
Kind of makes you anxious at first to begin. It's like starting a new business. You don't know how it's going to go. So I think that was the main thing.
It will certainly be a happy holiday season if the Grahams have anything to say about it. Reporting from Irvine, I'm Peter Gibbs, Titan News.
Lots of people tend to gift toys to charity to help those in need with canned food drives. However, there are other ways to give gifts. Here's Viviana Garcia with the story.
Shopping fills the festive season of pricey presents, but there is a low-cost gift to consider. A Cal State Fullerton professor first breaks down gifting behavior during the holidays.
People start to buy a lot of gifts for the family, for the loved ones, and the gift economy is pretty big because it's part of the culture.
It's possible to bring joy without breaking the bank.
A gift should not necessarily be expensive to be appreciated, as long as it's thoughtful and it comes with an element of surprise.
And a haircut can bring cheer year-round. Charities like Children with Hair Loss collect hair to create wigs for people battling hair loss conditions.
The rules for hair donation differ across organizations, but some rules remain the same, ensuring that the hair is dry, that it is properly tied, and reaches the appropriate length are all part of the process. You may choose to visit a barbershop, hair salon, or do the big chop yourself.
15-year hairstylist and Berlin hair salon partner says hairdressers can help with hair goals.
If you're willing to kind of just start from scratch, and cut all your hair off, I think the minimum requirement for most companies to donate your hair is about like 12 to 15 inches. So if your hair is way past that, you can still leave with something, suitable or something that your hairstylist can work with. If you don't meet those requirements for the hair length that you have and you want to donate, you can ask your stylist and they can help you.
All in all, the giving season extends to hairdos and thinking about what it can do. Viviana Garcia, Titan News.
These stories have satisfied my sweet tooth. Now I'm ready for the holidays. Back to you, Hope and Danny.
That's all we have for you today, and until next time,
happy holidays and stay classy, Fullerton.